Wolvesville starts the new year off with the music update. Is that a sign that we get some awesome new music in the game this year? Well, only time will tell, I guess, but that's unfortunately not one of the things that this update brings specifically. In fact, this update is quite small actually. So small that it might be the smallest themed update we've ever received, with only featuring a new cosmetic addition, a really cool one for sure, and one new role, a lurker change and a promise. Let's check out the new role first, namely the Ghost Wolf. Recently, the devs made this poll in their Discord server to ask the community what role they wanted to see in the game, or if the devs should actually test for new roles. What we got, with a large gap in votes too, is the Ghost Wolf. In case you are unfamiliar with this role, it's an alpha advanced role that has an impact when it's dead. When alive, you're basically a regular werewolf with an unknown aura, but when dead, your vote still counts. In addition to that, you can still chat with the werewolves at night, which is a change, and the werewolves will also be the only ones seeing your vote from the grave during the voting phase. The con for that though is when there are no more werewolves alive, your vote will no longer count either. This was initially actually the case, but it led to situations in which the Ghost Wolf could decide the game for any team without having a single benefit from it. The new role is cool now though. I see it as a valuable addition, and I can see it really shine when it gets killed with a hidden role setting on, as the village will not know the Ghost Wolf is actively sharing that info to the werewolves.
Bruh.
The other major addition is that of body paint. If you give absolutely nothing about cosmetics, this is not the thing for you, but even I can appreciate this addition. As of now, you can unlock 2 in the battle pass, and they are basically skin colors. The skin colors that were in the game before have been moved to the new body paint menu, so you still have those as choices. But honestly, if they start adding more outrageous body paints, I can see myself trying to make fun characters. Can't wait to recreate Yoshi or Birdo. And that actually already puts us at the last 2 things. The Lurker has received a small change, probably also in favor of the Lurker, namely that if it turns into a werewolf and there is a case of the weakest werewolf being targeted, you as werewolf Lurker will be the first to die or be exposed from now on. This is really useful, since you can be meat shield for the werewolves, making you actual valuable asset to that team. The last thing is that the developers promise that new roles are going to be rolled out in sandbox, and more than usual. This is great because it can give spotlight to a lot of ideas, and most importantly, it hypes up the community. I would really hope that this also comes to custom games, because then we can also try them out in custom games and try wacky things with them, but only time will tell. Keep in mind though that a role being tested does not mean they are guaranteed to come to the game eventually. It might very well be the case that you can only play a certain role for like 1 or 2 weeks and never play it after ever again. So even though the update is very small and I would have loved to see some cool other stuff like a new crazy game mode, there is hope for those who are addicted to new roles. If you want to see 10 things that the community and I would love to see added in 2025, check out this video next. Or if you want to continue on the topic of music, then why not give my album teaser a check. I am namely releasing a music album this year. I will see you later, and don't be a traitor. Goodbye.